President Trump is preparing to announce as early as tomorrow a new team of doctors and business leaders to help determine when and how to reopen the country.
We'll be announcing names on Tuesday who's on that, and that'll play a role. But ultimately, I have to make that decision.
The White House is eyeing May to possibly get people back to work, but some in hard-hit areas are concerned that may be too soon.
We start to get back on our feet too soon. I fear, based on the data we're looking at, that we could be throwing gasoline on the fire.
There's no question we're going to be opening at some risk. I think that's inevitable. There's a lot of pressure right now from the business community on not just the administration, but governors as well to start reopening the economy.
But Dr. Anthony Fauci has said economic decisions will be dictated by what the virus is doing.
It's going to be depending where you are in the country, the nature of the outbreak that you've already experienced, and the threat of an outbreak that you may not have experienced.
A New York Times report says Dr. Fauci and other medical experts recommended social distancing in mid to late February, weeks before the White House guidelines were put in place. Dr. Fauci was asked whether that could have made a difference.
Mitigation earlier, you could have saved lives. Obviously, no one is going to deny that. But what goes into those kinds of decisions is complicated. But you're right. I mean, obviously, if we had right from the very beginning shut everything down, it may have been a little bit different. But there was a lot of pushback about shutting things down back then.
President Trump pushed back on the New York Times story, calling it fake news, and he retweeted a tweet that included the hashtag #FireFauci. The president insists he acted early with travel restrictions on China. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.